welcome to a new vlog. I'm in a comfy tracksuit this morning. My skin is nice and shiny from my sunscreen. I think I'm gonna go on my walk in just a bit, just put my hair up, and I boiled the kettle. I wanted to make a little recipe that I saw on TikTok, but I don't know what the recipe is, so we're just gonna wing it. I already have my banana in the microwave. Only reason I put it in the microwave, oh that's hot, is so that it doesn't take down the temperature of my little latte, because I want it to be warm. And I have the fanciest little coffee machine, but it needs descaling, so I'm just going to use one of these little sachets in there. Some honey. And then just 2 little dates. I pop these in the microwave as well. As a pip. So instead of, you can also soak it in water, in like boiling water, to make them nice and gooey. But the microwave works just as fine. Okay, and then you're not supposed to be blending hot liquids, but I'm going to do this like very, very quickly. And looks like we're on the theme for bananas today. I have these overripe bananas. I don't know if I can still use them, but I really want to make banana bread as well. So yeah, you're not really supposed to mix hot liquids, but it's just a little bit of science. I think you need to blitz it like really quickly and then just open it so that the heat can escape. This just looks like a warm smoothie, but I think it's gonna be good. Might just add a little bit of water extra. If
you haven't tried making a banana latte, you're missing out.
Oh, it's with ice. So it's basically a banana smoothie. Oh my gosh, with a little bit of coffee. Okay, this would be better with ice, but I don't have ice right now. Okay, I'll try and make it again. I just remembered banana latte, banana date latte, and to me a latte is warm. I don't know if I'm the only one, but we'll try it again. I'm gonna keep this liquid for my bread. I'm gonna use this, hopefully that won't be another failed recipe, but I love trying recipes. And most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, most of the time they come out really good, because I really love cooking by heart. I'm not a recipe person, but this just is kind of my sign to start following recipes. But yeah, I just got a take a lot delivery, so I wanted to open it with you. making a stunning quiche. Like, the smell in this house is just smells so good, and I literally used everything that we had in the fridge, like baby marrow that was about to go bad. I just blitzed that up. You can also like grate it, and then I used mushroom, pepper, feta, cheese, feta and like normal cheese, a little bit of ham that we had left over, a little bit of bacon from breakfast. So many things, like you can literally put anything, spinach, and then a little bit of spices. Grease the pan with some olive oil, pop it in the oven, and I'm literally gonna have a piece now. You know what I also think would be amazing? If you did like little muffin cups. So it could be like little breakfast cups. You could grab them on the go. I think I'm actually gonna dish 2 pieces. Look at that. Yum. Good morning. I'm getting ready to head out to Sandton for the morning, so let's get ready. Arrived at Sandton. I didn't have time for breakfast, but I had the quiche that I made yesterday, and I'm about 45 minutes early for my appointment. I'm getting a Kerastase treatment done, and then we are also like filming content for Instagram. So I thought since I'm like 45 minutes early, I could maybe pop into Zara and have a look at some pants, because and like basics, because I threw so many out. We're gonna take that load up, yeah, heart to heart, yeah. We're gonna have 1 or 2 or 3 bottles of wine. The night is up with the moon is bright. We're gonna dance till we feel alright. We're gonna have that girl talk.
Coming up,
okay,
and then turning. We're not going to have too many.
Oh, this is the life. This is the life. Oh, you want the other hand? Okay, okay. Home now, and I thought I would show you a quick little haul of the 2 things that I got in Sandton. I was mainly there for my salon treatment, but obviously because we were shooting it for Kerastase, it took a little bit longer, so I'm home a little bit later than I thought I would be, but that's okay. I got two things. I went into Zara, and let me just talk about Zara for a second because I was so frustrated. It felt like I was in border security, where now with the new Zara and like since the revamp and everything, it feels like, you know, I don't know, maybe is shoplifting still a thing? I'm pretty sure it is. But you need to scan everything in when you try it on, and I made this rule for myself that I cannot buy something unless I've tried it on, I look good in it, in my body, and also I feel comfortable and I don't fixate too much on the size, because the item that I got from Zara is a size UK 14. I don't think I've ever been a 14. I don't even know what actual, I tried on the 12, the UK 12. I don't know what size. It's a USA 10, European 42, Mexican 32. I don't even know what size this is, but I was so excited, so I tried on the 12 and I was like, okay, it fits me, but the 14 looks better. And you know what, nobody is gonna know that I'm wearing a 14, and I look better in the 14 than I do in a smaller size. So yeah, I just wanted to inspire you with that. Like, literally no one will know the size of your clothing. Pick the one that looks better on you. We were talking about this in the salon actually. By the way, one of the best treatments ever. Like, I had like a hand massage, and I had such an experience at the Amanda Dean in the Leonardo. It was absolutely stunning. So I was originally there to shoot with Kerastase, and then obviously I got the treatment and everything. So the treatment that I got is called Fusio Dose. I've done it before. This time we focused on my blonde to kind of just revive it a little bit, and also to work on the damage and the breakage that we are working on with Genesis, the current shampoo and conditioner that I'm using. So yeah, we were talking about how sizing just differs so much with different brands and different stores, and how so many of us women are so fixated on the size of our clothing and not necessarily like how we look in that specific size. So I got these denims that I'm actually planning on wearing right now. Brayden and I are gonna go for dinner because I literally closed the kitchen. I closed the house for the evening until tomorrow because I have such an exciting event here tomorrow. I'm hosting with Momentum. I'm so excited. I am back with the She Owns Her Success. So exciting. But normally I go to the events, I capture content, I kind of share my story around She Owns Her Success, being like a boss babe. But I've invited all of my boss babes, like mostly close friends and my family, my mother-in-law, like everyone's gonna join, and we are just gonna have like a little girly afternoon. And I got a really cute dress for it. I saw this in Fushini as I was walking by, so I didn't try it on, but I know it'll fit. If it'll probably be too big, but I don't think so because I do have quite the boobage going on. But I just think this is so stunning because Momentum is like blue, it has a little bit of red. I thought I would do a red lip with this, and I asked everyone to wear like a pop of red, maybe like white, beige, and a little bit of blue. So I'm really excited. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get changed and then we can head off to dinner. I wanted to do some editing first as Brain finishes up his work for the day as well. enjoying my coffee and listening to the birds. Just had my breakfast, but I'm about to get ready because I have a delivery on the way for that wall over there. So the same company that made like our sofa set. This is the Cardi by Shoon, and then it also has an ottoman, and what I love about it is it's like it's not attached, so you can literally like move it around the way you want to. And they also make mirrors, so we had a mirror made for that wall and they are on their way. I am literally so excited. I mean, I think it's just gonna transform this space. So yeah, let me go get ready before they come. Okay, the dress is on, and see what I mean with what I said yesterday. The sizing, I could have gotten a small because like it's a little bit big, but you know what? It's comfortable, like it's really, really comfortable. I think a belt, because I already took the tag off and I'm gonna wear it today. So I think a belt will really fix it. How perfect is this for momentum today? Oh my goodness, this is a vibe. This is such a vibe. So stinking cute. I love it. Much better. Much better. And I think you can wear it either like on the shoulders and kind of, this is the thing about styling, like you can wear a piece of clothing so many different ways. You can wear it like that, or you can do it like off the shoulders and long sleeve. Okay, let me finish my video quickly.
Sit down, sister. It's not worth your time. We got much more to do while we are in a prime. Yeah. Stop trying to change who you are, honey. You're fine, fine. All mothers and queens, all women with dreams. Tonight the world is ours. Hey, we're gonna have that girl talk, my girl tonight.
The one, the only woman in the building.
Start going to the gym again on Monday. This Monday is the Monday.
Every Monday is the Monday. Good morning, my leafies. I'm in my car. I'm about to head into another momentum event that I got invited to a couple of days ago. It is about a week after my watch party. I haven't been able to you know, just catch a breath and like sit down. I already started a new vlog which I'm excited to see you in next, but I wanted to end off this vlog with this event because Momentum invited me to another little success event. The event says, "This is the right fit for you. Momentum and Levi's are delighted to host you for an exclusive experience to find the right fit for your success." So when Momentum approached me this year for the 5th annual She Owns Her Success, they wanted to do it a little bit differently. Every year we go to the seminars and I kind of just share what I've learned. I share my own story. So the She Owns Her Success campaign happens every August, and they have like different women speaking from different avenues of life, different career paths, and they just share their story of what they think, you know, a successful woman is and how she owns her success. So this year we did a little watch party, and it was so nice to have like my mother-in-law over and like my close friends, and just to have those conversations with people that are so close to you. And I just felt so inspired, and I took a couple of notes down that I will share with you as soon as I get home. But I wanted to head into this event and bring you along to kind of end off this little vlog. So let us head inside.
I wanna live your life, I wanna dream your dreams, lick the moons, catch them stars in the night. Every superpower that is yours will be mine. I'll be that it girl, pouting mouth, crossing the line.
The event was so amazing, so empowering, and we got to take home something made especially for us. I already like opened this because I wanted to see. Obviously I knew that we would get the pair of denims. We had the option of getting the denims customized, so if they didn't fit you perfectly they would like alter it for you, but these leafies literally fit me like a glove. Let me show you. I don't think you're ready. Ah! So this is the Levi's curvy fit. I think this might just be the code, or this side maybe. But yeah, I went in there thinking that I want like the denim that I had that I no longer fit into, because I wanted like a denim, and those don't like stretch, and I didn't want like a stretchy jegging type of denim. But this looks like a real denim, but it has like a little bit of stretch to it, and it's just designed for the curvy body that I have, like a smaller waist, bigger hips, a little bit more room in the thighs, and just so comfortable. I always struggle with denim like being perfect like around my body, like around my hips and my bum and my legs, and then it's so loose around the waist. So I was excited about this like tailoring service, but I didn't need that at all. And Momentum also gave us like a little shirt. It says she owns her success, and then at the back it says Momentum X Levi's. I'll probably put this on now. And then we also got a little Fenty lip paint, a keychain, a little brooch, I think, a cookie, the sweet taste of success, and another little brooch with a Momentum or a Womentum little logo on it. And I wanted to grab my phone and quickly go through the things. I added some things on here that some of the women spoke about that I learned that I wanted to share with you, along with the seminars with the She Owns Her Success like talks that we had and all of that. A lot of it spoke to imposter syndrome, and I feel like imposter syndrome resonates so much with me, because we always like question, are we good enough, like do we deserve this based off of our roots, like where we come from. Like, do we deserve success? Like, do we deserve to be where we really want to be? So I feel like imposter syndrome was something that really spoke to me, and something that I like, I'm confident, I'm owning my success, but there's always like that little bit in the back of your mind where you're like, am I really deserving of this? And am I really good at this? Like, should I just give up? Like, I literally have been dreaming about reaching 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and sometimes it's just like, maybe you're not, like, maybe you're not worth it. Like, maybe you're not meant to be a YouTuber. Maybe people are not loving what you're doing. And then I'm like all about, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm not doing this for numbers. I'm not doing this for the ultimate goal. It's about the journey. It's about the path. It's about leading up to success, and not necessarily like the end journey. And then success is delayed but never denied. So it may take you longer, but success is never denied. A little bit delayed, may take a little bit longer than you anticipated, may take a lot more effort than you anticipated, a lot more you know, hustle, but you will get there. It's not denied, just might take you a little bit longer. And then sharing your pain and sharing your pain and your struggles will make others' pain similar to your situation, or something exactly the same, feel a little bit less of a burden to them, because they feel like you're going through the same thing. So they feel like they kind of have someone related in that matter. So not being envied, but being related and being vulnerable with life and success and business and just the journey of it. That's what I really loved, and something that really resonates with me, because there's so many things that I've shared with you that I'm like, I should rather just keep this to myself and deal with it by myself. And then I get messages from you saying that, oh, you're going through the same thing, you really thought that you were alone. And that really, like, it's just like the cherry on top. It's like, if there's one person that I can not, you know, have them feel lonely, then I feel content within me sharing it. And then how important it is to brand yourself. My goodness, that was interesting. I can't remember the woman's exact name, but she spoke about different brands like Momentum and Levi's, and comparing different brands and different brand values, the image of the brand, like the likability of the brand, and just like the overall look and feel of the brand, and how important it is to brand yourself as a person. Like, if you think of it, like if you as a person think of yourself as a brand, what would that brand be? Like, if you had to kind of link yourself to a brand, obviously it's like different within different categories. So you can kind of, what brand would you be if you were thinking of a food brand? What brand would you be if you were thinking of a home brand? What brand would you be if you think of a makeup brand? So it's kind of like just grouping yourself into a brand, and how important it is to brand yourself, because you'll know who to sell yourself to and who your target market is, because ultimately you kind of group yourself with the same kind of people because they're interested in what you are selling, which is yourself. And this was in the little event with Levi's and Momentum. How scared it can be to be successful and just doing it anyway. How scared it can be to just take that leap of faith and just doing it, but not caring and just doing it anyway, doing it scared, doing it on your knees. I really love that. Sometimes sometimes I'm scared of something and then I don't do it. So it really motivated me to just do it anyway. Like, just do it scared. Like, do it scared. It'll probably, like, nothing bad will happen. You'll probably do more than you thought you would if you did it with confidence, if that makes sense. And then what I loved, I always get questions on fellow influencers and aspiring influencers, aspiring YouTubers, aspiring content creators, and I feel like this can be in any field really, whether you're a graphic designer, whether you're a decorator, a writer, makeup artist, hairstylist, you know, making jeans, like literally anything and everything. If someone is asking you for your rates, I feel like that's like the most important thing. And what I loved about this Momentum X Levi's little event, it was so nice to just talk about finances for a change. Like so many people are scared to talk about money because it's like, ooh, how much do you make? Ooh, like how much do you make? And I'm very conservative when it comes to talking about money, but I feel like having a good foundation of like how you kind of calculate it and base it and drive your success towards it. And one of the women mentioned she works her quotes off of, do you want it cheap? Do you want it fast? Do you want quality? And these are the three things that she bases her quotes on. Do you want it cheap? Because if you want it cheap, you'll probably get cheap outcome. And I feel like this ties so well in with branding, because I, for example, like I feel like I have good quality, so I don't necessarily want to work on a cheap basis, because if you're not going to pay me enough, I'm not going to give you a good quality, and that's not the person who I am. Or like it just doesn't flow with me, so I probably won't do it cheap. If you want it cheap, probably go ask someone else that does something very casual, very less time consuming and less curated, because I spend a lot of time in, you know, the type of content that I do, because I really pride myself in it. Not that someone that does it a little bit less of effort, I'm trying to like not down anyone else's efforts, but you know what I mean, like someone that doesn't put a lot of effort and a lot of work and spend like hours and hours looking for the right music and color grading stuff and like making sure they get the right angles, and if they're not happy with it, they're doing it again. Like that's me. And if you want it fast, because time is of the essence, like you cannot buy time. So if you want me to do it fast, you need to buy my time. So I need to sacrifice my personal time in order to get this out faster. So if you want it faster, you need to pay me more, if that makes sense. If you want quality, you need to pay me more. It just is what it is. But then you kind of take a step back and say, but I am quality, I am a brand that gives quality, so that's the only thing I give. So what now? So I feel like that's like a little bit of a brain teaser, in the sense of, okay, I cannot really do cheap, because if I do cheap, I'm not necessarily going to give my best quality, and I give best quality, so I don't necessarily want to go the cheap route. But sometimes it's all about compromise, it's all about negotiations at the end of the day. It's all about how you value yourself, in my personal opinion. You cannot kind of copy and paste someone else's rates, copy and paste someone else's costing, because at the end of the day, how much are you worth? Like if you had to put a number to your success and what you did to get there, like the amount of years and effort and like literally practice you did to get there. I once remember a quote saying, it was something about an electrician or a plumber that said he charges an X amount per hour, and he quickly came to the house. He literally saw what was wrong, and he quoted, and the customer came back and he was like, you quoted me for this amount of hours, but you were literally here for 10 minutes. And he said, I spent so many years like literally perfecting my craft to know exactly what is wrong with that specific pipe or cable or whatever the case may be, that I know that that is the problem. So you're not necessarily paying for my time, you're paying for my expertise, and standing up for that and saying that this is my value. Are you willing to pay for it? If you're not, go find someone else. Just having confidence in that and saying that I own my success, I know what I'm worth, and this is what it is. If you're not willing to pay for it, see you, babes. And then the one I really loved was a mouth that is closed does not get fed. And I kind of grew up with, you know, children needs to be seen and not heard. So you were kind of taught to not ask too many questions and not like say too much and all of that. But it just kind of tickled my brain a little bit. In a mouth that is not open does not get fed. So I mean, what does that really mean? At the end of the event with Levi's and Momentum, we kind of had to share what one quote is that kind of shook our success. Mine changes all the time. My success is ever growing. I learn new things every year. And mine was, you can either wake up and consume others' lives, or you can create your own, you know. It's kind of the other way around. You can create your own life, or you can consume others. And this really motivates me every single morning. It's my screenshot. This is my screenshot. You can either create your own life or consume others, and it has a photo of like content creation stuff, like literally a phone on a tripod, like aesthetic stuff, fitness things, like food, like everything. And that can kind of, you know, you just need a balance. Obviously I love consuming content. I love TikTok, I love YouTube, I love Instagram, love YouTube the most, but it's all about what you consume, I think, is the most important. Who motivates you, who inspires you to do better, who kind of gives you that little spark in, oh, I want to get up and do that too, or I want to get up and do that in my own direction, if that makes sense. Really just being selective of who you lend your eyes and your ears and your mind and your soul and like your whole body out to, because that will indirectly affect your productivity and affect your success and affect your dreams and affect your overall living standard that you set out for yourself. So yeah, let me know what you think of the statement, a mouth that is closed does not get fed. I feel like maybe if you don't speak up, goes back to one of the previous points about your rates and being valued by yourself and standing up for your value. It can be, if you're not putting yourself out there, opening up your mouth, you won't get fed. I feel like there's so many different kind of directions that statement can take, but I would love to know what your quote or statement or something, like a little phrase that really sparked your success. It can be this year, it can be something that your mom taught you or your father taught you, or like a teacher or someone in your life. I would love to know, and I really hope that you enjoyed this vlog, my ladies. I'm so excited to see you in the next one. Already started filming that one, but I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Mwah! Bye, ladies.